Welcome! Today I'm going to demonstrate Altair's simple and easy to use online ordering system. Each person needing a list may log into their account and use the system in the same way I'm using it without having to contact an account manager and wait for counts or orders to be run offline. After logging on, you will automatically be taken to your menu page. To get started, let's begin by ordering a list of people in the state of Tennessee with ages 25 to 45 and household incomes of $25,000 to $75,000. First, click on the Build a List option and then select Consumer Data. As indicated by the arrow, we will start by selecting the Geography tab. Here you are able to select your geography by state, county, radius, and so forth. Since we are searching Tennessee, we will go ahead and check Tennessee and then select, making sure it pops up on the right-hand side under Current Selects. Then we will move on to our selection criteria. Since I am looking for all records available, I'm going to keep the Address Only select as is. If I wanted only one record per address, then I would select the One Per Address button. For age selection, I'm going to click on Personal Data and enter 25 to 45 and click Select. Next, I'm going to click on Household. Scroll down to Income and highlight the $25,000 to $75,000 ranges and click Select. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to limit the criteria to those few selections. However, you are able to add any other selects such as personal data, marital status, homeowner, and any property characteristics. Since I am placing an order, I'm going to go ahead and select the outputs I want on my data file. All the fields on the left are automatically output. The fields here in the middle are all available for output. Since I selected by age and income, I do want those fields output. However, I could choose from any that are listed. Also, if you wanted to see how many phones were available on the file, you would want to select the phone field before checking the availability. As always, you will need a SAN number from the Do Not Call website before ordering lists with phone numbers. The Suppressions tab is going to show all previous consumer orders I have placed. If I wanted to exclude those records from this order, I would clear the date range, choose the file, and add it to the right-hand side. Now that we have selected all of our criteria, we are ready to run a count. Click on the Availability tab. Here we can choose how we would like to see our count, whether it's by city, zip, state, and so forth. I will go ahead and run this by state and click Build Your List. You have the option to break down the count further by other geographic selections by choosing the other drop-down menus. Now you can see that we have over 400,000 records available. Your suppressed records will also show up within this breakout. I don't want all 400,000 records, so I'm easily able to limit the quantity to 20,000. The average wait for a count to load is 1 minute. However, it normally loads within just a couple of seconds. Since there may be different pricing for each attribute that I have selected, I can easily view my pricing details here. Since I am going to order this data, I'm going to name the file Tennessee Consumer. If I wanted to save the count at this point, I could hit the Save button. Next, I will select Order. Review my pricing, agree to the terms and conditions. Once you complete My Payment option, you will receive an email notification that your order is ready to download. I will be able to use the data from there. or you can access your order and any saved counts under the My Orders and Saved Searches tab by clicking the appropriate button underneath the Actions tab. This concludes our demonstration. Thank you for choosing Altair as your data provider.